Today, we're going to learn about changing wall materials. Okay, so as you can see, we have a couple of walls. I'll simply draw to select the same wall. Okay, now draw this. I'll go into it. Edit type, I'll go into edit. Now I'm going to edit the materials for this wall. Order to edit materials for this wall. Let me just structure. Let's have that as concrete. Let me give concrete. I'll just simply, you can select whatever you want. I'll just select this and convert it into 150. And now I'll insert another boundary. How do you call this tab? Anyways, I'll bring this tab down. Now this is going to be the below app. Now, let's give this some wood. All right, we can go for softwood lumber. And I'll have that with 100. And you can insert another one. Insert it and click it. Now for this, let's add something like tiles to the outside. As you can see, I'm going to go for brick. No, we don't need brick actually, we do need some sort of cladding. Let's go for this one. Yeah, let's go for this cladding. And we have this as 50. Click OK, and then click Apply. And OK. Now I'm going to 3D view. So while you're doing this, you can simply click Finish One. And this we have finished too, and this is our structure. Click OK, and click Apply. Or I can simply go for this and make it 98 and insert another one. Bring it down and make it the same. Cleared white and give it, okay, click Apply, and now you have the same material all over. So this was just the basic of how you change the materials on the wall. Now click the other wall that we have. I'm going to edit. As you can see, we've already created this before. We have a gypsum wall. For the core boundary and for the outside finish, we have these two finishes as well. Now for this, you can also go into edit. You can convert this into finish. This is also our finish. And this is also our finish too. This is offer substrate. Just click OK, Apply, and this is how we change the material. Today, we're going to learn about curtain wall details. Just a random curtain wall. I have this now. Okay. I'll just go into architecture. Now we have some things such as S and curtain grid. Now, first of all, we all go into the curtain grid. I'll click on the curtain grid and I will divide my wall into patterns. Now, if you come down here, let me move it right to the, okay, now as you can see, these are the millions that I added. These are the curtain grids. Now I can add some more horizontal ones as well. I'll add one over here and one over here. Now, as you can see, we have the hurt involved. Now, you click on this right here. If I click all curtain grid, it will add the pattern to all of it. If I click on the grid line, I click over here, I click on the individuals, and it will add the curtain grid on those, as you can see. For the curtain walls, we have a complex matter. So, I want to place a door. As you can see, we cannot place doors on these. So I'm going into doors. Well, you can see we have some special curtain on all doors. We have this, we have these. I'll just load all three. Oh, you can't know the curtain or doors from the doors. So, in order to load those doors, you need to go into architecture. You need to go into insert. Going to load family, and now select the garden walls, doors. Okay, open. Now, where did those doors go? So, in order to place those doors, I'll come down to my curtain wall. I'll click on it, and I'll click and it will select a single glazing part. Now, when it is selected, I'll go into here. System panel glitch. So let's return in the properties. I'll go, and as you can see, we have a door curtain vault, single class door curtain vault storefront. Now I can use this. I'll just simply select one of them. I'll select Find from here. Now, as you can see, my door's been placed. I can simply place a single door. I go into this and I click Curtain Wall. I've placed a single door. I can also place a storefront door, as you can see, but we can do that manually as well. If I go into mullions, I can simply add mullions, but I can't add mullion over here. If you add a curtain wall storefront door, the mullion is also added in the center part as well, as you can see on the first floor. Now we have doors, which otherwise was not possible on our curtain walls. So this is how you do it. It doesn't matter which curtain wall you have. You can use, like for example, I can draw a storefront wall. I can draw exterior glazing wall. It doesn't matter. So I'll go into it. I'll simply click on the curtain wall, and if when you hover over it, click Tab multiple times. Like I've told you before, to select different things, when you have multiple things in your view, if you click Tab, Drive, Revit cycles all over those things. Now I've selected this. I'll just uncheck it and I will go into here and I'll place a curtain wall door, simple. Now, same goes for our exterior glazing. Let me show you. Now I'll just hover over my glazing wall that I want to change. I'll click Tab, Tab, and again a few times. Now I have my glazing selected. Click on it and just select a door there. And that's it. That's how you place doors in our curtain. Also, curtain walls will have some other problems as well, which you can already see in our design. Like it doesn't give much of joining details. So yes, that's so. Today, we're going to talk about the curtain wall workaround. It takes a lot of time to make these doors. Like you have to do manually everything. So we're going to see how to work around this. For this, you can simply go and draw any wall. Like I'll take this, I'll draw this wall, and I will again draw a wall, and I'll go into curtain wall or exterior glazing. Remember, this tip works only for the curtain walls and exterior. For storefront, you have to manually add the doors. But for any of these, like I draw this wall. And now, if I want to draw a door into it, I don't have to go and do the whole process of selecting my glazing and doing like I told you before, like going through the manual process. I can simply go into Door, but this door won't work. Go into Load Family, and you'll have some door types outside. Select the door like this. You have this sliding door flash. You have the double glass door. You have single panel. Like select these doors. After you've done that, you can simply delete the grid line door. Now it's not working. As you can see, it'll only work if I reduce my rule a little bit. Now, like if you leave some of the things behind, the glitch type works. Now I simply go to Door, and as you can see, I can draw my door, and I can also select this other door. I can draw this door as well. Let's go to 3D view and show you how it's done. So as you can see, it can be done quite easily. Place our door over this. I can't because I can't do it. As you can see, since I don't want to go through the whole process, I'll simply go into Door. I'll select my door, double class slide in. Okay. Now we're able to do this because, as you can see, we have our wall extended. If I didn't have my wall, if I try it won't work. Now if I again extend my wall through and my current wall is embedded into it, the glitch works simply. So this is a type of workaround. If you don't want to waste your time, you don't need to go through this whole manual process.